Hi teachers, welcome to part 2 of the thesis template. So I'm going to show you how to use my template in your thesis writing soon. So let's do chapter 1. In the navigation bar, all you need to do is just click chapter 1 and you will be routed to chapter 1 right away. So chapter 1 is basically about the problem and its scope, and it's the introduction. After reading this bit, you can delete. You have to delete all the red bits. Those are just guide texts. So make sure that you're going to create a striking statement about the topic, and chapter 1 will give you the overview of your chosen study or topic, and you have to explain the reason for choosing the research topic, and why there is a need to create the study or research the study, what has been done before, and how your study differs, the statistics of the prevailing situationary research competencies, and then no lifting of statements from reference except for the first paragraph. So you have to do the rationale of the study, and then for the theoretical background, it's going to discuss the main theory to which the study is anchored, and you have to start this one in a new page. And then you're going to make supporting theories, or I'm sorry, you're going to research for supporting theories, the literature on the variables of the study, local, national, and international studies, proper parenthetical citations like this one here, correct grammar and composition, no one-sentence paragraph, and then you may also show the original theoretical model. So you have to add your supporting theories down here. Most theoretical backgrounds I've checked, they're more than 10 pages. So mine was, yeah, more than 10 pages. And then for your problem, the statement of your problem, this is again a separate page. If you're doing a quantitative study, then that will be statement of the problem. But if you're doing experimental or qualitative studies, then that will be objectives of the study. So the very simple ones, it just says the study determines to, the study aims to, so just change this. And then the findings were the basis of your output. And then this one are very simple. You can copy this or create your own depending on your title. And then the statement of hypotheses. Uh, some schools, they don't require this, so it depends on your school. And then for the significance of the study, this should be on a separate page. So this will explain who will be the beneficiaries of the study and how they will gain the various stakeholders of the study. So you're going to mention who are to benefit from the study and how each may be benefited, and discusses the value of the study to individual groups, situations, and to the discipline. So for the University of Cebu, the findings of the blah blah. For the University of Cebu students, the findings benefit blah blah. And for CHED, why is it going to benefit CHED? Higher education institutions, or the HEIs. And then why it's going to benefit you as the researcher, and why it's going to benefit future researchers. So these are for the significance of the study. And then you have the research methodology. So for the research methodology, this you're going to create an introductory paragraph that specifies and justifies the type of research used. So the research process or flow of research may be presented in a schematic diagram. So you are going to discuss your research design, and you are going to show the figure of the flow of the study. And also the research environment. You are also going to describe the setting of the study. You're also going to describe the venue of the research. And then you are also to include the map, and you're going to show that in your appendix. So you're going to start with the study will be conducted if you're doing a proposal. The study was conducted if you already completed the research. And then you're going to show reference where you have added the location map. So this is also going to be added in your list of figures because this is a figure. And then for the research respondents, you're also going to describe the total population sampling method used, sampling size, determination, and characteristics of the sample. And you're also going to use the term research subjects if it is experimental study, and research respondents if they are answering a tool. And then use the term research informants if they are to be interviewed. Use the term participants if they are subjects and respondents in the study. And then you're also going to explain the sampling procedure you have used. You are to specify the number of respondents involved, which may be presented in a table like this, like this, like this. And you're also going to describe the type of characteristic of the respondents. And then for the research instruments, you are to describe the tool, questionnaire, guide utilized, and then you are to mention the research instruments tools for gathering the data and describe the type and characteristics of the respondents. So you'll just say the researcher developed, a researcher made Likert scale if you have made it, or the researcher adopted if you have adopted a research instrument from a different researcher. So it depends on what research instrument you are going to use or what research instrument you are considering to use for your research. And of course, the research procedures, this section deals on the gathering and treatment of data. So you are going to discuss the step-by-step on how your data was gathered, starting from the approval of the study by the institution until the retrieval of the instrument from the respondents. And then you're also to enumerate for the treatment of data. You're going to enumerate and describe the statistical tools used. No needs to show the formula for some schools, but other schools they require you to show the formula, so you can show the formulas that you will the statistical formulas that you will be using. And then state if data was manually computed or was used as a statistic or you used a statistical software, but normally we use a statistical software because our human brain cannot comprehend or cannot solve a lot of um, data. So yes, you have to use a statistical software, which will be recommended by your statistician. And for qualitative data, describe how the answers or information during the interviews were collapsed into themes. Then, of course, you are going to have the definition of terms, and you are going to do this in a separate page. You are to alphabetically arrange the concepts and the keywords and terms used in the study, and you are to operationally define on how these terms were used in the study. So taken from the title, main problem, and these are usually taken from the title, main problem, and the specific problems. So you are not going to define uh, you are not going to define the word researcher because it is very obvious. So you are going to think of the phrases that you will be using, and then you are going to define how it is being used in your study. Okay? So that ends our chapter 1 discussion. So let me clean this one for you. So this is how you are going to do it when you are going to use this template. Remove this bit and then start anew. Of course, you're going to remove this and then just replace it. Type. You start typing right away. For your theoretical background, should be a new page. You have to delete this bit and then delete this bit also. Start typing right away. And then for the problem, it has to be a new page. So if you have trouble adding a new page, go to page layout, go to break, and then page. It will move to the next page. Okay, so even if you're going to write something here, just for you to see, it will move to the next page. Okay, so if you're doing the quantitative study, because it's a lot easier, you can delete this bit. And then remember to change this, change this, change this. And then this is again a separate page. Okay, delete that, delete this, then just change this bit here. Then for the research methodology, you have to delete this bit, and then this one here. Okay, this red here, this red here. Okay, okay, there you go. So now the chapter 1 is ready. You can continue doing your chapter 1. But if you need the red bit, you can let it stay for a bit longer. If you need the tips, because it's just tips, you can let them stay and then just remove them if you are going to submit your final copy. So this is chapter 1. I'll create a video for chapter 2 so it won't be so long. Again, if you'd like a copy, just send me an email and I will be sending you your copy for free. And if you find this video helpful, you can share this to your friend. Thanks for watching and thank you. Bye-bye.